Hi, everyone. My name is Jack Krause, and I'm a team lead for Blueprint Boulder, and I'm here with my team to present the accumulation of our work over the last 10 months. We partnered with an organization called Foster Source, whose aim is to provide resources and support to foster parents in Colorado. And so our goal in developing our project was sort of a two-part goal. We wanted to help provide a safe, easy, and legal way for foster parents to find and provide childcare, since there are some legal restrictions with that. And then we also wanted to try to provide a space where foster parents can build more of a sense of community. So what we came up with is a platform that we're calling Respite Source, and we're going to briefly walk through each of its components that make up our solution.
Hi everyone, my name is Owen and I've been working as a backend developer on the site, and I will be showing off the login functionality of our site. So if I'm here on the home page, I can navigate to the login bar on the top, and it'll ask for a username and password. Um, Once I log in with that, I will be logged into the site, and what we do is we issue a JavaScript web token to verify that the account is logged in. And that JWT contains a privilege level that indicates whether the user is a user, moderator, or administrator. And that will restrict which sections of the site the user is able to access. Users will have the typical access of finding respite and access to the forum and editing their profile. Administrators and moderators will have access to staff functionality, which we'll show off later. We also are able to log out, and then if you ever forget your password, we have an option here to reset your password, and that will just send an email to reset your password securely, so you'll be able to get back into your account.
Hi, my name is Isabel. I'm a backend developer on this project, and I will be demoing the account creation. So for a foster parent, to create an account, they just have to fill out their personal information and also fill out their caseworker information. And this just helps Respite Source verify who they are and also make sure that they're legally allowed to use this website. They would also want to read and acknowledge these following statements. Once they create an account, they will have to verify their email, which they'll get an email to verify their account. It would look something like this. Once they have verified their email, they would have to wait to be approved by a staff member, Respite Source. Once they're approved, they will be allowed to log in. But before they can use the whole website, they'll need to finish setting up the account. So they'll just fill out some more information, such as adding a profile pic. They'll get the option to add a secondary account holder, such as their spouse. Since not every foster parent can provide respite care, there is an option to whether or not you want to. If you do want to provide respite care, you will need to fill out additional information. This will allow you to show up on the search for respite care for other foster parents. And then afterwards, there's just a couple more information you have to fill out. And this essentially helps other foster parents determine whether you'd be a good match or good fit to provide respite care for their foster child. And then once that's all filled out, you can click submit, and that'll allow you to use their website. And then there's also a staff account that could be created, which is similar to the other user's account.
So as Isabel just said, once you finish completing your profile, you're going to be directed to this Respite Search page. And this is where you can look for childcare to take care of your kid. And there's a few different ways that you can do that. So as you can see from the bar, you can search by their name, their biography, or their city. So if we were looking for Timothy here, maybe he's taken care of our kid before, you can put his name in there and then he'll show up. You can see he's 24.9 miles away from you. And those addresses or those distances are just automatically calculated based on your address. So other than those kind of basic search terms, there are also ways that you can filter these accounts. So you can look by distance. Let's say that we only want to drive 20 miles. Great, so there's 4 people, but then we also need someone who can take care on, let's just say Monday morning. Great, so 2 people there, and you can see what you're filtering by right here. You can kind of go in and explore these people and see if they're a good fit and contact them. And if they're not, you can come back and your search will be saved and you can continue looking at people that meet these criteria that you need to take care of your foster kid.
Hello, my name is Trevor Ward. I'm one of the front-end developers for the Foster Source project. And today I'm going to show you what I helped build, which was the profile page. So we're looking at Anna, and basically a part of the development process was taking this big JSON and turning it into something that was readable for the user. So here we have her name, her gender, her pronouns, we have household background, her forum activity, and let's say I wanted to talk to her because she seemed like she's available on a day that I need, like Tuesday. So I'd click contact and I'd say, hey, I want to email you. And then I could just open the mail app, or I could call her and then open whatever calling app I would use. And let's say also that I need to report her because she's not a good foster parent. I would do it right here. And then I could type in the reason and report the file if I needed to. Finally, if I have administrative access, I can remove the user, blacklist them, or suspend them, and also type in the reason.
Hi, my name is Lola, and I'll be demoing the forum portion of this website. So I'm just on the home page now, and you can go ahead and click on the Forums tab. Here you'll see a few different discussion topics, and you can click on one just to go to the threads. And there should be different threads, and if you'd like to, you can go ahead and open a new discussion, or you can click on a current one. Here you'll see the thread, and if you scroll all the way down, you have an option to reply to the thread directly, or if you'd like, as you can see, other people have replied to replies on the thread. You can also do that by just clicking this little reply button here, and you can like different replies and flag them. Thank you.
Hi, so I'm going to be talking about what each individual thread page looks like and showing some of its functionality. So the first thing that you see when you go on the thread page for each individual thread is you see the main post up at the top right here, and you are able to like the main post by clicking this heart button right here. You can like and unlike, and if you want to reply to this post, you can just click reply to thread and type out your response here and then submit reply. And each reply looks like this little box right here, and you can reply to other people's replies as well. So this is what the reply looks like if you're trying to reply to somebody else. And for each individual reply, you can also like and unlike. And if you want to reply to someone else's reply, you can just click this reply button right here, and it will show you the text that you were replying to. And then you can type out your response and then submit it. Another way to reply to someone else's post or reply, but if you don't want to specifically reply to the entire thing, is to highlight the specific part you want, and then just click this button that shows up called reply to selected text, and then you'll be replying to just that specific part of the post that you highlighted. And if you also want, you can click this flag right here and report someone if they said something offensive or anything. And if you are a moderator, you can click this little shield button right here and remove the reply from the post, again, if it's offensive or there's something wrong with it. Yeah, so that is some of the functionality of the thread page and what you can do with it.
All right, here is the administration dashboard for admin accounts. On the applications tab, requests for non-admin accounts will show up here. This is where accounts for foster parents would show up. This tab here is where requests for staff or admin accounts would appear for approval. And when someone reports content on a forum thread, these reports show up here on forum thread reports. The same is for reported content on replies, which would go here. Reported accounts would appear on profile reports, where you could blacklist a user if need be. The announcements tab is where you can post and view past announcements. So I'll just do a little demo, such as title, just demo. You can see it shows up below. I'll say posting an announcement. I'll go ahead and post that, and they'll show up here, successfully posted. And if you want, you could go ahead and delete that if you so choose. So I'm just going to do that. Here is where all the blacklist accounts would show up, and you can choose to remove a blacklisted user if you want. And finally, this bug reports tab is where all the bug reports for the website will show up.